I guess this is my introduction video. My name's Ayman Sabawi, or Sabs for short. I'm doing a 30-day carnivore challenge to help improve my male hormones and testosterone and things like that. It's absolutely insane and stupid to go 30 days without any fruits and vegetables. So I'm gonna spend the next 30 days eating only meat and try this carnivore diet and see what it does to me. I myself am going to continue drinking coffee, even though the hardcore carnivore people do not drink coffee. This video might interest people looking to start the carnivore diet. It may also be interesting to those of you who are working parents who have young ones around the house. I'm going to be looking at mostly just a weekly vlog because I am quite a private person and I'm actually not that comfortable allowing people that much into my life. I'll try and release some recipe videos along the way. I am going to continue exercising. Please feel free to follow along if you're interested. If you're not, who cares? Helps me poop in the morning. So what we have here is me in a very unflattering shirt. I tried to get it a little tighter so you can actually see some changes in my body, if there are any, at the end of the month. I picked up this really awesome measuring tape that helps you measure your waist as well as your neck circumference. So you just kind of clip it together and then push a button and it tightens up for you automatically. My first weight today was 90.1 kilograms. For the weight, I used this scale called Ufi Life. Really happy with my productivity today. I was able to get Alia's breakfast done. I made her lunch, did the school run on my second cup of coffee. I'm gonna try and start eliminating this eventually on this carnivore diet, and I made it back just in time to watch the Black Beast. I love Derek Lewis. Hope he wins. Alright, so I just took a dump at the park. The reason why I'm here is I'm actually going to be working out with my little sister. We do these body weight routines together every now and then. Ever since gyms were shutting down and stuff like that, I've lost faith in them. So I try and keep all my workouts home or park. That way I never have to stop. So I always have this like half an hour gap between the school drop off with my daughter and when my sister's ready. So I walk, poop, get everything out of the way, try and multitask. All right, so the day continues. I'm keeping myself really busy. I think that's important when you're starting a new diet. Also trying to push my first meal as much as I can. So it's about 10:40 a.m. I haven't eaten anything yet. I've had 2 cups of black coffee and probably about 1.5 liters of water. I drank a lot of water. So I'm going now to IKEA. I want to look into buying mason jars to store the broth, as well as I wanted to buy a cast iron skillet. So hopefully IKEA has them. If not, I got Ace Hardware. Cast iron is going to be really helpful with carnivore diet because you know, it's a very healthy way of cooking meat. Adds iron to it, and you know, doesn't have the chemicals of Teflon and stuff like that. So all right, kids, I'm finally back home. It's been a really long day. It's already 1:41 in the afternoon. Still haven't eaten a single thing. I'm running kind of low on energy, but that's okay. From IKEA, I was able to source these 2 glass containers. I'm going to keep some broth in there. I ended up getting at Ace Hardware, this Lodge cast iron skillet, and I think there's something I have to do to season it some more or make it better, so I'm going to look up on YouTube how to do that. I picked up some chicken because I felt like I'm in the mood for a lot of meat, even though carnivore is supposed to eat mostly beef. But these are both from Al Ain, which is technically part of Abu Dhabi. So I'm trying to get a lot of locally sourced meat and products here, support the local economy, and they're a lot safer and healthier and all that crap. So always eat local, guys. If you're in the UAE, another great one, Fresh to Home, homegrown UAE company that just raised like billions of dollars in funding. But I'm getting a lot of meat delivered from them. Look at this amazing packaging, right? So this is beef liver, which I don't like liver at all, but you're supposed to eat more organ meats to get more vitamins. I'm not a big fan of vlogging, and I'm definitely not a fan of going around and recording in public, so you're not going to see a lot of me live in action probably, unless I really find it necessary. We value privacy in the UAE quite a bit, and I'd hate to film someone by accident or offend somebody. I'd pretty much punch someone in the face if they start filming my daughter or something like that. So that's kind of how we roll out here. Because I'm feeling kind of tired, I'm gonna drink some what they call snake juice. So I got this recipe from a woman named Shameen Miller, who's all about, like, you know, the snake diet and stuff like that. Supposedly when you do carnivore, I think you lose a lot of electrolytes. You struggle to hydrate more because carbs help you retain water or something, I don't know. All right, this is a reaction shot of me having my first ever sip of snake juice. I need to find a better way though. I don't want to drink like 4 of these. Oh, I did put some ice in there because I heard it's a lot nicer cold. But it's all nice and mixed up. Let's see what we got. Okay. Yeah, it's a little salty, not too bad. I'm an Arab, so I have a very high threshold for salt. Alright, welcome to my kitchen. I'm preparing my first ever meal on carnivore diet. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm only now starting to cook. Got here some ground beef. Got it from Spinneys in the UAE. They've got some good stuff, but they're expensive. It's just some straight up hamburger meat, and then I might make it different shapes, like a kofta shape, burger shape. You'll see later. I almost forgot, I gotta load this up with some salt. It's the only seasoning I'm having, at least for the first few days. See if I can survive. Yeah, I made one like a kofta shape, one of them a hamburger, and then 2 meatballs. I'm not putting any butter or anything on there because this is it's a higher fat ground beef. Meal number 1, I'm not quite done yet, I'm so full. It's 3:20 in the afternoon. This was 80/20 ground beef, it's quite high fat, so it tasted really nice. I'm usually getting like really lean ground beef. This was probably around a little under 800 calories and like 42-43 grams of protein. Since this is my first meal, I just want it to be a little bit more descriptive. I do feel a little bit sick. I like cheese, I like vegetables, I like sauces. I use a lot of low calorie or 0 calorie sauces when I'm cooking, hot sauce, stuff like that, salsa. Can't do any of that, so it's gonna be a little bit tough. I might start adding dairy, like cheese, into my diet. At the beginning I want to be a little bit more strict though. 30 days, man up. A weighing hack, instead of like getting another plate and transferring, because this bowl obviously has a lot of weight, you can zero it out and then just pull the steaks off. So that minus 491, it's 491 grams of steak there. So 2 different methods of cooking the steak. I'm gonna give the cast iron pan a go, as well as this air fryer. So we'll see how that works. Battle of the technology. Yeah, carnivore diet, baby. So it's kind of the end of the night. I haven't even eaten my dinner yet. I'm not in the mood to. So I'm gonna have some real talk. The honeymoon period has ended very quickly. I'm pretty tired. All I want is a piece of fruit. I'm not in the mood to eat a lot of meat. I think the eggs will be nice. I do have 2 eggs there. It was a very low calorie day though. I mean, if I ate all of this, I've semi-measured it. It'd probably be only around 1,700 calories, only 134 grams of protein. Didn't think I'd be short on protein on a whole meat diet, but not chewing gum and drinking Diet Coke. Those were 2 things I kept wanting to do. I almost took by accident, and then I had to remind myself. So that was kind of interesting. This isn't just for vanity, you know. I'm trying to fix my hormones and, you know, get myself in a healthier state, you know, for family planning and stuff like that. I'll probably do a second vlog video, shorter one tomorrow, a weigh-in, just to see how my weight fluctuated overnight. Talk a little bit about my bathroom habits, which according to Joe Rogan could be a bit. And the last thing I'd like to talk about also is how I slept and if I slept all right. So, aiming out.